One sentence, one shift, one decision to stop waiting and start living. I am already living the version of me where everything I desire is real. Say it again. This sentence doesn't just change how you feel. It changes who you are. Most people wake up and immediately confirm the version of themselves they've been conditioned to accept. They look at the bank account, the mirror, the messages that didn't come, the dreams that haven't arrived, and they think, this is who I am. But that's not identity. That's memory. That's habit. And habits can be broken. The truth is, your external life is a delayed reflection of your inner assumptions. The world isn't showing you reality. It's showing you what you've been feeling, believing, expecting, long before you realized you were doing it. So when you say, I am already living the version of me where everything I desire is real, you do something radical. You jump timelines. You collapse the lie that says you must wait. You step into the version of yourself who's not asking, not wishing, not begging, but being. And from that place, everything shifts. This sentence is not just a mantra. It's a key. It unlocks a new posture, a new tone in your voice, a new softness in your body, a new quality to your decisions. Because when you truly believe that what you desire is already real, you stop chasing, you start aligning, you stop doubting, you start choosing, you stop reacting, you start embodying. It's the difference between hoping and having, between trying and trusting, between watching your life and creating it. This is the power Neville Goddard spoke about. The power to assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, not because you're pretending, but because you finally realize that consciousness creates form. That feeling is the foundation. That belief is the builder. And assumption is the architect. So, stop waiting for the outside to give you permission. Permission isn't coming. You are the gatekeeper of your own reality. And the moment you choose to accept the version of yourself who already has what you've been chasing, something begins to happen. The doubt, it quiets. The resistance, it softens. The universe, it responds. Because the universe doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you are. And what you are is determined by the assumptions you carry when no one is watching. The conversations you have with yourself in silence. The stories you reinforce with your breath, your body, your gaze. This sentence isn't magic. It's a mirror. When you repeat it, when you feel it, you're telling the world, I remember who I am, not the version of you who's broken, behind, almost there, the version who's already arrived. Say it again. I am already living the version of me where everything I desire is real. Feel the difference. Feel how your chest opens a little more. Feel how your mind doesn't have to figure it all out. Feel how your nervous system starts to settle. Feel how that future version of you doesn't feel far anymore, because they're not. They're here. You've just been looking through the wrong lens. You've been viewing your life from memory, not imagination, from wounds, not wisdom, from fear, not freedom. But that changes now. When you live from this sentence, not just say it, but live from it, you begin to notice the subtle changes. You make different decisions, not out of lack, but from overflow. You speak differently, not to get, but to give. You stop proving and start embodying, and people feel it. They may not be able to name it, but they'll sense it. Something in you will feel solid, rooted, certain, because you're not asking anymore. You've become the answer. You're not wishing anymore. You're remembering, and that's the shift. Because when you remember who you really are, reality has no choice but to respond. Jobs appear. Calls come through. Ideas hit you in the shower. Old habits fall away. Peace becomes your default. Abundance feels normal. Love doesn't scare you anymore. Why? Because you stopped fighting for the dream and started living as the version of yourself who already has it. You assumed the identity, and reality followed. This is the art. This is the invitation. This is the real work. It's not about doing more. It's about feeling differently. It's about claiming the truth that your soul already knows. You are not waiting on your life. Your life is waiting on you. So, wake up each day and ask, what would the version of me who already has it believe right now? What would they do? How would they walk? Who would they call? What would they say yes to? What would they release? Start there. Don't overthink it. Feel it. And act from that place, even in the smallest ways. A glance in the mirror with pride. A kind reply you usually withhold. A breath taken with ease instead of panic. A step forward without checking the how. That's the embodiment. That's the shift. That's the timeline jump. It's not a fantasy. It's frequency. And it's available now. You don't need to be worthy. You already are. You don't need to be ready. You already are. You don't need more proof. You are the proof. Because the real manifestation isn't what shows up outside. It's the version of you who wakes up already knowing, I am living the version of me where everything I desire is real. That version is already in you, waiting to be chosen. So choose now.